What is up, guys? Darklight Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome in, welcome in. If this is your first time to the channel, what is up? I'm Darklight. I make gaming and reaction videos of all kinds. I react to all styles of music on this channel. I also have a secondary channel dedicated to all things gaming, whether it's trying new games out, whether it's I get my hands on a demo or a beta. So that's what I do over there. Please consider going and subscribing over there as well. Let's check this out. What are we doing today, guys? Well, we are going to be checking out The Warning and one of their covers called All My Life by the Foo Fighters. According to this video, it says this is a multi-artist collaboration. This was uploaded 4 years ago to the on their channel. So I definitely would be interested. I'm definitely interested to see what this one is about. This isn't super long ago. 4 years is a bit, but it's one of the, I would say, newest covers that we've reacted to. So let me adjust my camera here. If you guys haven't seen my other reactions recently, I've been trying out a new kind of camera style here, so bear with me. Let's go to blend mode. Let's go to screen. Let's shrink down a little bit. There we go. Let's click off, blend it in, and we're going to go full screen, pop this headphone in, and start this reaction. Keep in mind, this is a reaction video. I do pause, I do rewind, and I do react. If that is not for you, I completely understand. Feel free to go down and check the original out. I will link it down below, as well as the band's channel. Otherwise, this is a reaction video. That's what you came here for. Deal with it. Let's hop into this.
Searching for something never comes, never leads to nothing. Nothing satisfies, but I'm getting closer to the prize at the end of the rope. All night long I dream of the day when it comes around, then it's taken away. Leaves me with the feeling that I feel the most. Feel it come to life when I see your ghost.
Okay. Okay, I like this a lot, but I'm a little bit, this is weird. I mean, it said multi-artist collaboration. It's just so odd to see only a POW in this one. I don't know if Danny and them come in at all, or if this is just... okay, as fans, I need to know down below. Let me know. Let me know about this one. I like it. I'm just kind of flabbergasted. It's like, whoa, okay, so there are multiple people here. Some of these people I don't recognize, you know. Mind you, if any of them are from the Foo Fighters, you know, like I said, it's multi-artist collaboration. I don't know if any of these are from the Foo Fighters, but it's been a minute since I've even actually seen the Foo Fighters. It's different. You gotta think it's different than listening to them than seeing them. So I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below on this one. This is solid. I definitely want to hear more. I like it a lot. I'm just confused. That's all. This is definitely different. Hold on. We're not passing that up. I saw her look at the camera like that. That was funny. Solid vocals on this part.
All my life I've been searching for something. Something never comes, never leads to nothing. Nothing satisfies, but I'm getting close. Closer to the prize at the end of the rope. All night long I dream of the day when it comes around and it's taken away. Leaves me with the feeling that I feel the most. Feel it come to life when I see your ghost. Then I'm done, on to the next one, done, and I'm 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 on to the next one, done, I'm done, and I'm on to the next.
Oh yeah, dude, this is solid as hell. Excuse my language, but man. Dude, this is insane. I like this a lot. I'm gonna keep it 100. This is a solid cover of the Foo Fighters. Let's be real. All right, again, and I have to ask, you know, who are these other people? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't worry, when I give my final thoughts at the end, I'll adjust my camera. I'll take me off of blended mode so you guys can actually see my face. But I figured, especially because it's full screen, let me know how this looked down below. Hopefully it was a lot better with blended, so I wasn't like blocking anybody. But this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. You guys know me with covers, and even though, you know, Danny's not in this one and Allie's not in this one, it's really cool still, and I really like it because you kind of get to see all the focus on Pow, even though she's not singing either. She still has the same kind of animation, like the little funny faces she's making, the kind of looks she's giving at the camera. Oh, dude, we'll talk about all that. This is a banger cover. Holy crap. Let's back it up a little bit more, guys. I will finish out this reaction and give my final thoughts at the end. I will, again, I'm going to definitely link this one down below, so make sure you guys go support it. And again, let me know who these other members are. I need to know who this person is, who this is, because they're on another level. His vocals is insane. He's locked in. Like, he's just headphones on, just straight going with the flow. Locked in. You know, straight stank face through the whole thing, just super hyper focused, and he's been jamming out the entire time. So all of them are killing it. Definitely interested to hear you guys' thoughts on this one, and you know, any interesting facts you have down below. All right, let's finish this reaction out, guys.
I'm done, on to the next one, done, and I'm 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 on to the next one, done, I'm done, and I'm on to the next.
Yeah, seriously, I gotta know, guys. All right, let's talk about this one. Hold on. First of all, I gotta give this a like, and I'm definitely adding this to my playlist because that was a freaking solid cover there. I'm dead serious. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my playlist. Let's add to my, where's my random? Yep, random watches and eat and game too. This is like, I have a bunch of different videos, reaction videos, other stuff. You know, everything here that I put on for when I'm eating, gaming, editing. you name it. So it's on that list. That right there should tell you that I really enjoyed this one. All right, let me go ahead and fix my camera here so you guys can actually see my face. Let's take me off of blended mode. There we go. Let me know, how did blended mode look down below. All I'm asking is, would you guys prefer blended mode? I don't need you guys let me know if I should crop my room out or do this or do that. I just want to know your guys' general thoughts. If you liked blended mode more, in the sense of being able to view the reaction and then like kind of, you know, hear where I'm taking myself off blended mode when I'm talking so you guys can see my face and kind of engage that way, leave a 1. Only reason I'm asking is because I think it looked better. I don't feel I had to do a bunch of camera adjusting. It was a lot easier to see what was going on. I was blocking out way less in my opinion. So, and you guys were also getting a full screen reaction as well, which a lot of you guys have said you liked. And I think I've said this in reaction videos before, but I prefer doing full screen. I don't mind doing them. The only issue I've ever had with them, like I think in one video I said I didn't like doing full screens, and that's because I was frustrated. It was because a lot of times what happens with full screen videos is they get copyrighted or like completely blocked sometimes depending on the band. I haven't had that issue with the warning, so I'm going to stick to full screens with the warning, but sometimes I'll have an issue where I can't even get a reaction video out because of the full screen. And you know, I don't like having to blur out a majority of that video because to me that ruins your guys' experience as a viewer. You know, even if you're coming, you know, and have heard the video or seen the video a million times, to me I still want to like see the video, know what you're talking about, see the parts that you're talking about, you know what I mean? So I completely understand like why, you know, having to blur a bunch of stuff would be irritating. But anyways, onto the video itself. This was absolutely phenomenal cover. I definitely would be interested to hear who the other artists here, and again, if any of them were the Foo Fighters, I apologize. Like I said, my age is showing, but I grew up with Foo Fighters, Motley Crue, Slayer, the Beatles. My mom was a huge Beatles fan. Elena Morissette. I mean, you know, you guys should kind of get a gist of the music that I grew up in. My dad was a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, so I'm aware of who the Foo Fighters are, but I don't know what they look like now. So I don't know if these were just some other random artists that they knew, you know, up and coming talented artists, clearly super talented, but definitely would be interested to hear you guys any information you guys have on this one. This was solid though. I loved Pow's drum playing on this one. She killed it, absolutely killed it. Like I said, her drum playing on this one was phenomenal. Loved the vocals towards the end there when his vocals picked up and kind of got real heavy, grungy. Like I said, the one guy was completely locked in. You know, the one with the red headphones and the red guitar, he was completely locked in, just jamming stank bass through the whole thing. The other dude down below was just jamming out, you know, in between his headbanging like this. Just, again, super locked in, solid instrumentals all around from all of them. They did a phenomenal job on this cover. And again, if you guys know me, if this isn't your first time to the channel, I really am strict about covers, especially if I like the band. And the Foo Fighters are one of those bands that, again, they're like AC/DC. I enjoy them. I'm an avid listening to them. You know, if they came on the radio, I would listen to them. Like I said, it was one of those songs you just one of those bands that you just don't turn off. You know, and if you say you don't like them, it's like, well, are you okay? You know, so. Love the Foo Fighters. They have a lot of solid tracks. So I think, in my personal opinion, they killed All My Life. They killed it. They did a solid cover. They did this song justice. I'm interested, like I said, to hear you guys' thoughts down below. It was kind of cool to see where they filmed this, because 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, this would have been right around peak COVID time, too, if I'm not mistaken, right? Actually, maybe that would explain it. If this was peak COVID time, maybe the sisters weren't together. I'm not sure if they lived. Well, no, that wouldn't make any sense because they would live together, right? I don't know. Let me know down below. But if my math is correct, this would be around 2021 when this was released, right around COVID, because COVID hit around 2020. It was still kind of around 2021. I think 2022, 23 is when things started to sort of normalize again. But anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts, comments, any facts or info you want me to know. And again, all I'm asking for is what did you guys think of the blended screen? If it works moving forward, Even if I need to make adjustments, which like I said, I'll go ahead and do. I might crop out my room once I can figure out how to do that. I might actually just crop out all of this. I might end up actually investing in a green screen so I can just put that up, block this out. You guys get me and just me and not a bunch of crap in your view, you know. But regardless of what I decide to do here, how did a blue screen, how did blending screen look for the reaction itself? Like I said, even if I got to adjust, move myself accordingly in the future, depending, leave a 1 if it worked, leave a 2 if it did not, leave a 3 if I shouldn't change anything. Again, leave a 1 if it worked and you want me to use blended screen moving forward for full screen reactions, leave a 2 if you didn't like it, and leave a 3 if it worked. All right? I'll know down on the comments, down below, what your guys' thoughts and comments are. And the only reason I'm asking, like I said, is because as a content creator, I feel like you got to pride yourself in listening to your audience to a certain point. You know what I mean? You guys are taking the time out of your day to come and watch my reaction videos. It's not fair for me to get upset if you guys make a suggestion, and not adhere to it or try to at least make my content better. If my audio sucks, it needs to be fixed. If my mic sucks, it needs to be fixed. We make mistakes. That's okay, but it's not an excuse to get subpar content. And I've noticed, too, that, like I said, you guys don't have to be here. You don't have to click that subscribe button. So when you do, when you take the time out of your day, the least I can do, like I said, is try to work and make my reactions better, so they're more enjoyable for you guys as the viewer, because you don't have to be here, and I'm aware of that. And I never want to lose that as a content creator. I never want this to go to my head, you know what I mean? I always want to stay grounded and be like, hey, these are normal people too. They're taking the time out of their day to watch your reaction videos. The least you could do is try to adjust and get better with your content, because if you don't, then what are you doing? You're wasting these people's time and the support that they're giving you. So I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Also, as of you guys seeing this, it is 4:20. It might not be 4:20 now, but when I film this, it's 4:20. So any of you out there, I presume, I could be wrong, but I presume a lot of you, the Warning fans, are celebrating, Easter. I hope you guys had a very safe and happy Easter. I hope you guys have a good Easter and spend it with your family. And if you don't celebrate it too, that's okay. I hope you guys had a good day, if it was just a normal day for you guys. And as always, stay healthy and happy. Spread love, not hate. And again, guys, I want to know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. And I do, like I said, I appreciate it. I know you guys don't have to take the time of your day to watch these videos, so the fact that you guys do, it means the world to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will continue to grow better. And like I said, if you need some more time and you want to come back and you're an avid viewer and you're not sure yet about clicking that subscribe button, I appreciate it. I get it. I will continue to do my best to invest in better quality camera, better quality mic, and even like I said, if I have to, I'll invest in lessons to teach myself editing, to be able to learn to crop myself out and work around all of these issues to try to provide better content, because like I said, there's a million reaction channels out there. So I'm well aware that you guys don't have to be here. So if you're going to take the time out of your day to be here and watch my reactions, engage with my content, the least I can do, like I said, is try to provide you guys with some quality content. All right? Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Darklight signing out. Peace out, y'all. I hope all y'all are staying safe and having a good time. I myself I'm about to go and indulge legally, if you know what I mean. It's legal in my state. It's 4:20, and I'm about to have some fun. So, peace out.